a customer come in and wanted a ticket. I can't remember why he even got angry. I think he'd had a drink and he was only going to Durham or something like that. And he started having a go at us. And then he called us, he used a homophobic slur. I had two colleagues next to us, one on the left, one on the right, and they were two blokes. One was the shift leader. And when this guy had shouted this slur, and he was squaring up to us through the glass, my two colleagues on either side stood up and told him in no uncertain terms not to speak to us like that he wouldn't be getting served and that he had to leave the travel centre. It makes us feel a bit emotional even talking about it. I'd never sort of had in school, and when people used those slurs, people either said nothing or just joined in. So yeah, when they did it at work, I remember feeling this really weird sensation that like people who were just on the sidelines and people who I thought might have just said nothing. Like I expected people to say nothing. One of them is still there, the shift leader is still there. And I had a conversation with him maybe last year or the year before, and I said, do you remember that guy? And he said, yeah, the guy going to Durham. And he remembered. And I said, I don't think I've ever said to you, but that actually had a real impact on me. And he was like, I did it. And he gave us a hug and everything. And I gave him a hug and I was just like, just thank you. So it was nice being able to tell him and thank him for what he did 20 years ago.